catch 'em all.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 7 of the Goalkeeper Challenge. From the last video, after you finish those 15 detection zone events, here's what you're going to get after you hit play. You'll see that the ball is going to pick one of those detection zones and it's going to move towards it. Okay, so if I hit play again, you'll see that it's completely random and then it should pick another zone after that. And that's going to happen each time, okay? But what we need to do now is we need to make the ball actually zoom in. That way it looks like the ball is getting closer to us. So the ball is going to actually get bigger, all right? So if we go into our events, we go all the way down to the bottom. First thing that we're going to do is add a new event, and we are going to call it Zoom Ball, okay? And what that's going to be is you're going to take the gloves angle, okay? Let's see if we can find that. The counter, okay, so this is the phase that we're in. When we're in a phase that is greater than 1, so we're not in 1, but it can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we're going to have 6 phases total, and we're going to put this as 1. And the ball size is smaller than the gloves angle, okay, so that's why we have that gloves angle piece down there as well. The ball is clearly smaller. Here, I'll go out. It's clearly smaller than this, so it says when the ball is smaller than that, and then we got another one here. And, okay, the gloves angle counter 1 is less than 4. Okay, so we don't want this to be 4, 5, or 6. We only want it to be phases 2 and 3. Okay, so we did greater than 1 and less than 4. So set manual, this will be 4. What do we want it to do? We want the ball to size grow over time, and then we're going to use that variable we created called ball size. Okay, and then hit done after that. Let's minimize it first. And if you hit play, you'll see it's doing the exact same thing, but the ball should actually be growing in size. Perfect. Okay, so on to the next thing. What you're going to do is you're going to go into your My Uploads here, and you're going to find the one that says Savings and Attempts. Click and hold that, bring that in. That's going to go up on the top here somewhere. Let's go into Appearance. You're going to turn Solid off. Okay, you're going to leave the size as 1, 1. You're going to put it on the user interface layer. We're going to make it a position. This is just one of those random positions. 0, 1.44, okay? And that'll put that right where we need it up top. And then you're going to leave it as 1, 1, like I said. And we got to bring in some score labels. Okay, so if you go back into here and you go to Interface and Text, you'll see a score label. We'll put one up here for right now. What you're going to do with that is Appearance. We'll make it white and white. We'll turn solid off. Okay. We're going to make this 5 by 5. Let's see. Let's call this score label. Let's call this score savings. Okay. And we'll have another one that's going to be the exact same way called score attempts. All right. Position wise, another random number here. You're going to do 0.51, but you're going to put a negative sign in the front. And then you're going to do the 1.44. That way it's just kind of in line with the other stuff. Okay? So after that, remember, if you can't click on this, you can go down to, you can go to the globe and you can hit Hierarchy. And you can go all the way down, click on what you want to select, and hit Reveal Selected. And it should, let's try that again. I think I had it already selected, and that's probably why it didn't work. Hang on, that should work. Hierarchy, score savings. There you go. Maybe I misclicked. Okay, and let's see if we miss anything else on that. We're going to call it score savings. We're going to make a copy of it. That copy we'll put up here for right now. That's going to be, it already has all the things that we did, so we don't have to change the 5 by 5 or anything like that. But we got to change 2 things here. We're going to go into the value, and we're going to make that 3. Because the way this is going to work is, how many times can you save the ball before he has 3 goals? Okay, so he'll score 1 and it goes down to 2, and he scores 1 and it goes down to 1. So when he scores 3 on you, how many savings did you get the whole time? Okay, So value 3, and then position is going to be, what do we got, 2.63 by 1.44, just like the other ones. Okay, so after that we're going to call that one, let's get back on that one again. Alright, maybe we'll go into hierarchy again to get it selected. This is the new one. That one we have to change the name of, and we're going to make that score attempts. Whoops. Alright, so next thing, we have to do the goal 1 event, okay? The goal 1 event is kind of a longer one, so bear with me for a second. You are going to add a new event. You're going to call this one goal 1. You're going to choose glove angle. So basically it's saying when the counter, or when the phase is equal to 2, when we're in phase 2, and the ball has a size larger than goal left, size larger than, where is it, goal left. Okay, so basically goal left is this one out here. Okay, if the ball's bigger than that, which it should be because it's growing in size by the time it gets to the back of the goal. So basically it's saying when we're in phase 2, okay, and the ball is in the back of the net, what do we want it to do? Well, we want all in goals class to go appearance set hidden yes, so we want those to go away. That's all our detection zones, okay, because you already scored, so you don't want there to be any more detection zones. We turn those off. And we want score attempts, score label subtract 1. So he has 3 attempts, but after he scores a goal, he's now down to 2, and then he scores a goal and he's down to 1, and so on. Okay, and then what else? And we need the timer, which is the system timer, to be a timer label reset timer. So we want to reset the system timer, not the 3, 2, 1 timer, but the actual one that's in the system. Okay, and we're going to do gloves angle counter 1 set value 3. So now we're moving on to phase 3 if all of that happens. Okay, so let's minimize that one again. We're going to create another one in a second. Let's see if that one is called new event. That one's going to be called goal 2. Okay, and in goal 2, this is what's going to make the text pop up. Alright, so, or at least the goal text. So we've got gloves angle, we've got counter 1 when it's equal to 3 because we're in phase 3 now. What do we want it to do? We want the goal text to appearance, and you could just kind of make this number up here, but if you just do change opacity and just kind of jack this number up a little bit to like 6 point something, it doesn't really matter. Hit confirm, okay? And we want the ball to appearance, change opacity, set manual, and you could just make that one like -2 point something. Okay, so basically the ball is going to just disappear once it's in the back of the goal and it says goal, because we don't want the ball to start bouncing around. And last thing here, we want to set the gloves position 1 to a position set depth index. Where is set depth index? Set position to object. Set depth index, set manual 50. So if you remember, that's like that layer system. So now we're moving it somewhere into the middle. Okay. Alright, so minimize that one. And then we have one more event. Let's see what that does first. So I can't quite save the ball yet. That's going to be the next video. But when the ball goes in, it's going to say goal, and then you don't see the ball anymore, which is nice. Okay, and it should be random each time, like we were saying earlier. Alright, and then the last thing for this video, add new event, make this one reset after goal, and this one's just going to reset that system timer, and it's going to change our phase that we're in. Okay, so basically after the goal, so gloves angle, when the counter is equal to 3. So when we're in phase 3, alright, the time, and the timer timer label is greater than 3. Timer label greater than 3. Okay, what do we want it to do? We want to move to phase 6. All right, now there's not going to be anything that you're going to see from this, but you'll understand this a little bit better in the next video, because that's what we're going to get into, start saving the ball. Okay, so that's going to be a counter 1, set value, and it just jumps right to 6. All right, so that's phase 6. All right, hit done. There's no reason to hit play again because you guys already saw what that did. That's the end of the 7th video in the Goalkeeper Challenge. I appreciate you guys watching, and you'll see the next one coming up probably in about a half hour, 45 minutes. All right, I appreciate it. See you guys later. Gotta catch 'em all.